If you want to enjoy the happy feeling of buying some new LEGO sets at a discounted price, then keep watching. Alternatively, if you like the sheer misery of spending full price and seeing your bank account dwindle to nothing, feel free to click away. Hello everyone, Studlord here, and this week sees double points return. It has been a while, but on all purchases at LEGO directly from now until the 16th of June, you will get double points. Now what that basically means, if you've not done it before, is that although you do have to pay full price, 2 times points is the equivalent of 10% off. Now if you're in the States or Canada, most of the new sets are currently cheapest by getting them this way at the moment from LEGO directly. I've had a look through and nowhere else is really doing any of these brand new ones at a discounted price close to 10% off. Don't get me wrong, of course there are other sets from this year which are much more discounted, whether it's at Amazon, Walmart, Macy's, Target, you name it. But for the big ones, the double points are currently the way to go. Just bear in mind that if you are buying anything at the moment to grab the double VIP points or insider points, it's best not to apply any discounts. So if you've already got some points accrued and you're thinking about cashing them in order to put a discount against any of these bigger, more expensive sets, the problem with that is that the double points is applied to the final price. That means if you discount it down, you're only then going to be earning double points on that lower price that you're paying. So actually, it's better at the moment to buy a set that you really want, full price, get the double points, bank those for a later day, and then you can spend them either on sets later on which are full price, or better yet, of course, actually discounted already. That's the best way of maximizing those points, simply because if you do apply a discount at the moment, you're not grabbing the full benefit of this because it's only going to be applied to that discounted amount. However, if you are in other regions, the double points, although available, might not actually be the best option. For example, Young Simba here, £115 in the UK, 10% off of that's basically £11.50. But if you head on over to Smith's Toys, it's currently available to buy for cheaper. And even cheaper still over at Game if you do it via this Fraser's Plus Total. What that basically means is you buy it on credit and it then becomes cheaper, just providing that you do pay it off within 3 months. You can pay it off immediately, but as long as you do it over 3 months, then it's 0%. You don't pay any interest. Any longer than that, and you start paying a high amount of interest, so don't do it. But yeah, basically, Smith's Toys, outright cheaper. If you want to do it this way and just pay it off, even cheaper still. That's better than getting 2 times points. And it's the same story in Australia. So $200 for yourselves for this set. 20% off at the moment, $160 available on Amazon. Way better than double points, so don't go near it on LEGO for that. Get it from Amazon at the moment while it is discounted. And if you're over in Europe, Intertoys has got the Little Lion Cub discounted down, also making more sense to buy it from here at the moment rather than LEGO. Another one that's proved popular is Notre Dame, the latest architecture set, already on backorder in the UK, not shipping until the 10th of July. Of course, if you do order it at the moment, you should still qualify for the double points, but if you head on over to Game, you can currently grab it for £160, and 40 quid off is definitely a lot better than double points, so I would be getting it from here personally, rather than through LEGO Direct. For those of you in Europe, JB Spielwaren currently has it discounted down to €195, and look, they even throw in a custom Hunchback of Notre Dame figure. Not exactly to scale, of course, but hey, fun little add-on at a discounted price, why not? And for those of you in the land of Oz, $350 retail over at LEGO. Well, once again, Amazon comes to the rescue, 19% off, $283. Definitely a lot more appealing for this set. So if I were you, I would definitely be picking it up from here instead. It's also the same story for many of the new Harry Potter sets, including the biggest, the Great Hall, £170 on LEGO, so the equivalent of 10% off of that, about £17. Again, remembering that that's not discounted here and now off of that price, that's purely banking that in your points for future purchases. Okay, but it's the equivalent of 10% off or £17. Well, again on Game, 136 plays 170. Much bigger discount. Really good actually for this brand new set. Great to see them with this sort of deal so soon. Now, in Australia, your retail price is $300. I mean, look, I know conversion-wise it works out, but it still makes me do a double take when I see these prices. So, I'm sure you'd much rather grab it for $255. Now, the one thing I will say about this is this Big W, I've not heard of them before. I'm obviously not based in Australia, so whereas those previous ones I've been showing you are on Amazon, so I know that they're okay, I've never bought anything from this site. I mean, it looks legitimate, but not being in Australia, I can't tell you. If anybody does know, please post it down in the comments below. But certainly on the face of it, seems like a good price for this as well. As for Europe, Intertoys, once again, 164. So 36 euros saved off of that 200 euro retail price. Free delivery as well. It just makes sense to do it from here. Then as another example, if Speed Champions is more your thing, the Mercedes double pack. Really cool looking. One of the best ones that I've seen in ages. I know there's a couple of flaws to them. I was watching Jang's review on these a couple of days ago whenever he put it out, but overall really impressive. So ones that I would like to get a hold of. £45 from Lego directly. Well, again, coming over the game, 36. Much better from here. In Europe, this is a lot closer, to be fair. So again, JB Spielwarren, 42.5 euros. That still works out just slightly better than getting it from Lego on double VIP points. But admittedly, it is much closer, so not so much of a saving on that one. If you prefer to get it from Lego directly, you're not really missing out on that much. Still, better than a smack over the head with a soggy baguette. And as for my Australian friends, well, it's temporarily out of stock for yourselves on Lego, so it doesn't look like you're even able to actually order it under the 2 times points at the moment. $75, well, head on over to Amazon, and not only is it in stock, it's also 13% off. So $65, you'd have to be crazier than a coked up kangaroo to miss out on that one. Another one for yourselves in Australia is the Tuxedo Cat, the latest LEGO Ideas one at $170. Well, head on over to Kmart and it's $150. Now, bear in mind down here it's saying this is delivery only and it's not sold in store. That could just be store specific. You've better to check with your local one. That said, I notice here it says free delivery on orders over $65. Obviously, that's over this, so no reason that I can see not to just order that. And then another big one, the latest Icon set, bearing in mind that this is supposed to be exclusive to Lego, $450. Well, this site, Bricks Direct, again, I'm not in Australia. I don't know if this one's legit. I know the likes of Kmart, absolutely. Amazon, obviously, yes. This Bricks Direct, never heard of it. So treat that with caution. Again, please post in the comments to let me know, as well as others, if this is a site you've purchased from before. But it says it's new. It says it's obviously $413, making that much more attractive. But I would like to know if people have bought from this site before, as otherwise I don't know if it's one that is fully legit. But yeah, the rest of those that I've shared with you, obviously Kmart, Amazon, etc., you're all good to go with. And I am just picking and choosing again whether you go back to Europe and JB Spielwarren or Intertoys. All of the latest Harry Potter sets, all of the Marvel ones, they're all discounted for you. So as tempting as it is for my watch time to make this video an hour long going through all of them, I'll let you take care of that. Same in the UK, Smiths Toys and Game. Just have a look through. There's so many other sets. I mean, look, the latest Magical Madrigal House, discounted as well. I really like that one. Not usually my sort of thing. I think they've done it very well. So whether it's Star Wars, Harry Potter, Disney, Speed Champions, just go through and have a look. Don't immediately fall into the trap of going on over to Lego and just grabbing things because it's double points. That said, for yourselves in the States and Canada, I've had a look, I've tried my best. I cannot find anything that's better than 10% on some of these sets at the moment. Plenty of other ones that do have discounts on from earlier this year, but not the ones that have just come out for June. That said, I am talking about online. One of the community forums was saying that this young Simba, I think it was Target or Walmart. If you actually go into the store, they've got it discounted, but it's not on the site. So things like that, if you know, post them in the comments. Help your fellow fans out. But otherwise, yeah, grab it on double points. Remember what I said earlier about applying discounts to those, though. Just bear that in mind. And of course, for any of the ones that you don't get, we'll revisit these in a couple of weeks' time. See if we can't find them at a cheaper price for you. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching. Please check out one of these 2 videos you see on your screen next, or click on through to the channel to see what else tickles your fancy, as it very much were. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.